Young, Flame Discharge, Mech Hanger. Man, this is going to be tough since I don't know what any of these things do yet. Chris said he did some stuff with sagas that worked really well for him.
Nice.
Return enchantment card. Man, really don't want to take that one. I think I'm going to go with this one. I've heard that this one is, I mean, it uses all 5 colors to cast it. It's a hard one to get out. So, of course, my very first rare would have a 5-color rare as my opening play. Gonna move me over here so I can see my deck. Okay. Befriending the Moths. I could cast, I could do that, and I could become friends with the moths. I also like the shrines. Blue-green. Leaning towards the moth. Well, this one's pretty good too, though. It is a common. It may still be there when I come back around. When Grafted Growth enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle. And it also allows the land to cast more. Enchant land you control becomes a big creature. I'm just going to go with this saga. I like the sagas. See, and here's another saga. It's like it's really wanting me to go white, which is fine because I'd like to. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. Being able to destroy things is always nice. Target creature is +1/+1. Oh, +1 for each. Those are both good ones. No good. I think I'm gonna have to go with this one because it allows me to destroy or to exile or in some fashion. Yeah, destroy. It's good to have ways to get rid of your opponent's stuff. Okay. If I do go green, which would be my preference, I'm going to turn a land into a creature. That's nice. Enchanted land would be destroyed. Instead, sacrifice that and save the land. Okay. Creature, an enchantment creature, puts a +1/+1. I'm gonna go with that one. It's an any color land. Those are nice too. Okay. I thought I was picking really slow, but now I'm still waiting on somebody else to make their last pick before it passes their pack on over to me. Well, I think my prime choice would have been white-green with the enchantments. And that seems to be what's falling to me up to this point. Of course, I've said that now, so it'll stop. Yeah. Ninjutsu. Whenever deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a counter. When you do, exile target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Well, that's nice, being able to get rid of their stuff. This guy, Snake Ninja, he gets to keep putting out more +1/+1 counters. I'm gonna go with a Snake Ninja. I mean, just because it's a Snake Ninja. That seems fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
when we were young. I already took one of these. It's a good one. Is there anything else in here good? Bearer of Memory. Put a +1/+1 counter on target enchantment creature, which I have. It gains trample until end of turn. Ooh, I can look for an enchantment card, put it into my hand. Let's commune with the spirits. Commune with the spirits. Snake Druid. Boy, I could just go all snake. All snake all the time. He's a mana dork, meaning I can tap him to gain mana just like I would tap a land. If he's got any kind of modification on him, like counters or anything like that, then he produces 2. That's a good one. What do we have here? Oh, another moth. I could befriend even more moths.
You can become the Mothman.
I could. But I think right now I'm going to go with my snake. My snake man. Snake man. Snake. Okay. Okay. I have a samurai in here. I mean, I've got enchant artifact or creature. As long as the enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +3/+3. I mean, that's pretty good. And this one also has channel, where I can spend less and make it a one-time benefit instead of a long-running benefit. This guy's good for vehicles, but I'm not running any vehicles. Of course, there's nothing else I really want in here, so maybe... Thundersteel Colossus. It's a big guy. Let's go that route. I'm taking the Iron Apprentice. The other one takes too long to get into play. Harmonious Emergence made it back to me. It's funny, what I was reading earlier was saying that these weren't the best colors in this set. But of course, it's the ones I'm going with. I think this was like the 7th pick for color combinations or something. Of course, the set's only been out for a few days, or for like a day.
Yeah.
So it's all theory up to that point. Okay. More harmoniousness. I do like the shrines. I feel like I want to make a shrine deck, but not here. It's a little bit ridiculous. They've got lands that you get an infinite amount of into these packs for absolutely no logical reason whatsoever. All right, and then the next pack, my rare, fits right into my theme so far. That's nice. What else do we have? We have another snake in the grass. Snake in the grass. ASMR. Snake. Snake in the grass. Man, ooh. Gosh, all kinds of things falling to me.
Nice.
That's interesting. Exile target creature an opponent controls with mana value 4 or greater. Each player gains control of all permanents. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. What? Oh, so like if somebody had taken control of something. I'm gonna go with him. That seems pretty good though. Get rid of somebody. Nah, we'll stick with that guy. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each enchantment you control. Well, I'm planning on having a lot, so that could be a good card for me. What do we have here? Here's a rare that got passed a couple of times. The legendary rule does not apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each creature you control with the same name as that creature. Well, that's interesting too. Certainly leaning towards this guy though. That's good for that. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Bronze Cudgels. Equipped creature gets +X/+0, where X is the number of times this ability has resolved. Oh, that's interesting. There's a samurai, vehicles, fox samurai. I've got some snakes already. I'm afraid the snakes and the fox would fight.
They might. They don't like each other.
This guy comes in with a +1/+1 if I already have a modified creature. I think I'm going to go with the fox. Well, yeah, we're going to go with the fox. Brilliant Restoration. Return all artifact and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, that sounds like it would be really good if they're destroying my artifacts. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact and or enchantment you control. Oh, wow. That could be big too. Oh, man. They've passed on that one a bunch. Someone's gonna take it eventually. There's no way that's gonna make it back to me, either one of those. Ooh, that's a tough one. I really would like to take this one, but I just don't think it's going to come up much. I don't think they're going to destroy a whole bunch of my enchantments. In this format, I don't think it's a good play. Create 3/2/2 white samurai creature tokens with vigilance. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less. Gain 3 life. There's a nice saga. I think we'll go with this saga. Guide bot. +1 counters on it. Let's get another snake. Pliskin. Maybe this is going to end up being my Snake Pliskin deck. When Searchlight Companion enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. I mean, that's good. Enters the battlefield with +1 counter on it. I do have a lot of +1 counters flying around in here right now too, so that could be good. Vigilance, discard channel, discard him, search for a basic plane. So if I'm struggling with mana, he'd be useful. It's also the only one that fits my color scheme. and I'm over halfway through the draft and I haven't changed yet. Harmonious Emergence. Gonna grab that one again. So my third one? Yes. I have 3 Harmonious Emergences. I'm gonna be so harmonious. Wait for the next person to pass a pack. Let me know if you see anybody type anything and I miss it.
Yeah, nobody. Someone came in, but then they're not here anymore.
Yeah, I'm not entertaining enough. Or maybe it was just the glare off my head.
You're just not funny enough, I guess.
Yeah, looks aren't everything. Did it give me him? I was busy reading it. I don't even know what it gave me. Because my timer's getting short as we get down towards the end. It gave me a card I wouldn't have taken. Hey. And it stuck me with a card I did. No one's going white or green in this draft, it doesn't look like. Here's another destroy. Ooh, legendary planeswalker, man. I'm trying to win this, but I would love to have that card.
I told the Alliance in the other game too, but I don't see one.
Yeah.
No responses.
Touch the Spirit Realm. It's another destruction. That's good. Ooh, a lifelink though. I like lifelink. Target artifact or creature. I need that. I want that. I want to make sure I have enough. See, the tricky thing is because everyone's drafting in the same way here, there's only so many rare and uncommon and cards like that that are real good. So if you can find ways to get rid of those cards when they cast them, they're not going to have a bunch. That's what makes being able to destroy cards in this in a draft so valuable. There's a lifelink I was thinking about earlier. Came back to me. You may return an enchantment you control to its owner's hands. This guy turns into a vigilant 5/5 haster. We're going there. Double strike ninjutsu. It's funny the ninjutsu cost is more in that case. Jasper, you're growling. You wanna go see who's out there?
Our guard dog.
Yeah, I am streaming, and Jasper's growling at you guys. So I'm showing him that it's you, so he stops freaking out. Coiling Stalker, another snake ninja. I'm gonna take some more destruction. I think I've got four
Yeah, you have to more.
four destruction cards. 4 get rid of your people cards. There's not much in this one. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return target enchantment card from the graveyard to your hand. So if someone does manage to get rid of it. I'm just on the first beer, but apparently speaking is hard.
Or mansion, you know, whatever.
There's a lot of +1 counters in this thing. I can play an additional land, gain life. If she gets blocked, I can untap stuff. See, I keep looking at this guy and I keep grabbing something different instead, but here he is again. Invigorating Hospital. I know. I'm gonna take it this time.
Sucker.
Right? It's cheap. It's the only thing in my colors. I've only had to take 3 cards so far out of 41 that weren't in my colors. They're definitely not in these colors. These other people drafting. Enthusiastic Mechanaut. That'd be good in a blue-red. But those are 2 of the colors I'm not in. I mean, I guess I'll take this. And then a land. I only got stuck with 2 lands. Okay, 57 cards is way too many. Let's see. I have 18 creatures. So let's think about this a minute. I'm going to have 40 to 42 cards in this deck. Probably 42 cards in this deck. I want probably 17 lands, which it has. That leaves me 25 more cards. So I've got a lot of creatures. 18's a lot of creatures. That doesn't leave me very many other spells, and I want a lot of enchantments in this. Some of my creatures are enchantments though. We're going to take that out for now. What about Light the Way? Probably take that out. 1 casting cost flying creature. He'll probably stay in. We're just going to go with 1 Regent's Authority. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment or land card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the library. That might stay. For now, we'll keep this guy in here too. Okay. +1/+1 till end of turn. She's going to get pretty big if I have a lot of enchantments. Destroy up to 1 target artifact.
Hey, Black Cats is here.
Equipment. Hey! What's up, Black Hats? Yeah, Magic. New release today. It's So I thought I'd spend all of my in-game resources and do a draft. You can see I'm down to 75 total gold. I finished the draft. Now I have to construct my team, or my deck rather, not my team. Whenever likeness of the seeker becomes blocked, untap it. Untap 3 lands. So see, if they block this creature, I'd get some more mana. Yeah, I'm streaming. It's tough. It's tough finding time to stream when it's not your full-time job and you have 2 kids. But I'm at it now. See, playing an extra land is nice, but only if you've got the extra land. 3 life, and then it transforms into this, untaps land. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. Yeah, I've looked through several of the cards and stuff, but I haven't done a whole lot of research on this set yet. So we'll see how bad I do. Seen some people say this one worked pretty well. Defender, and I mean it's only 2 for a 3/3 creature. I can spend the extra mana there to kill a creature with flying, so that's not bad. Snake Ninja. See, I've got a lot of Snake Ninjas, which are all fine and dandy. Except this is more of an enchantment deck, not a ninja deck. But I ended up with a ton of ninjas. How many ninjas do I have right now?
You can't have too many ninjas.
2? I have more than 2 ninjas. I got 8 samurais. I have more than 2 ninjas.
You can't have too many though.
Are those really my only 2 ninjas? Apparently. Whenever he does damage, I gotta put a +1/+1 counter on it. Right? I do like this. I do like this ninjutsu. It seems pretty interesting to me. So the way ninjutsu works, I may have explained it to you before, but if I attack with somebody and they don't block and they just let it through, then I can like cast this guy and switch him out so that this guy gets to do the damage. This guy becomes the attacker. So it's kind of a little trick. Yeah, you thought I was attacking with, you know, someone else, so you let him through because he wasn't a threat, but then this guy hits. He gets to add more +1 counters. This guy helps me ramp up to some of my bigger spells, and I do have some bigger spells. Double strike is just so powerful, especially when you're throwing +1s on things. I don't want to get rid of anything. Okay, we'll get rid of one of him. I'll just have 1 golden-tailed disciple. My fox monk. Foxy monk. See, this one's kind of fun. It's a samurai, which isn't what this deck's all about. But whenever a samurai or a warrior attacks alone, I can cast an enchantment from my graveyard. So that's pretty nice. But he's certainly somebody that could be sacrificed for this deck. Although he has 3/2 for 3 with vigilance. Get some +1 counters on him. This gets me some more mana cast. I like this one. When Touch of the Spirit Realm enters the battlefield. Man, speaking is not working today. Exile up to 1 target artifact or creature. Oh, so this is the one that I can exile them. 3 mana. So that's one of my removals. I want to leave removal in there. Another Snake Samurai. I don't need 2 of them. Certainly. Probably not even 1. Return something from the graveyard. Befriending the moths. I only ended up with the one moth. The one friendly moth. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. 7-tail mentor. Maybe. So the up to 1 creature text is interesting. I wonder what the use case is for exiling 0 creatures. Well, okay, so where was that one? Exile target creature with power 4. No, it was somewhere else. Exile up to 1 creature. So I can actually, maybe, I could be completely wrong here. I think I can cast this without exiling anybody just to get it on the battlefield, because I have some spells that give me bonuses based on how many enchantments I have on the field. Now that'd be pretty silly, but in theory you could do it just to get another enchantment on the field for some reason. I feel like I could always find a reason to find an artifact. I mean, if they don't have any artifacts or creatures on the battlefield, then I'm probably not concerned about making sure I have enough enchantments on the field either. Seven-tail mentor. Mentor. So when he enters the field, he'll put a +1 counter on somebody, and then when he leaves the field, he can put a +1 counter on somebody. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +3/+3 and has reach. This one's huge, but it is 4 mana to cast. I can channel it for just 2 and it just lasts for the round. Maybe we'll take one of those out for right now. I don't think I need that many of those. I need to get rid of probably 6 more cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It's just 1 time when entering the battlefield. (4/4) Vigilance is nice, and it is an enchantment creature, so it is an enchantment as well. And that one's staying. Okay, so let's look at this. I got 48 cards, which is more than I want. If I have this many cards, I probably need to add more mana. I have 15 enchantments, and it's an enchantment deck, and 16 creatures, although a lot of those creatures are in fact enchantments themselves. Let's try to cut at least a couple more. Keep him. Reveal an enchantment land. See, I don't want to get rid of all my low casting cost cards, but see, this one, the first 2 rounds gives a +1/+1, and then it transforms, but the transformation, the portrait, is pretty good with as many enchantments as I have. So let's see, we got 2 destruction. It's more mana. I think I gotta get rid of that guy. Or 2 removal. 3 removal. Four removal. 4 removal is probably good. I have 3 of these. Let's go down to just 1. power up 2 people. There's something else I was thinking about getting rid of earlier. Yeah, but now I'm starting to think. I know. I know. That never ends well. I'm not supposed to do that. I've been warned.
Lots of times.
This guy enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each modified creature.
Right.
So he could be really big if I draw him later in the match. And I've already thrown one of them out. I want to put him back in. Let's do that. Then I still got to get rid of at least one more. At least one more. Here, mana help. They're pretty good. Hate to get rid of this guy, but I'm gonna. And then let's add one more of these in. So I have 18 mana. God, feels like a lot. Okay, we're gonna try this. Here we go. Okay. 3 mana. I tend to mulligan if I don't have 3 mana. 3 or 4 mana on the first one. 5 is too many, 2 is not enough. But I have 3, and I've got both colors. That's a good start. I got some removal right at the beginning. Doesn't help. I have some buff your creatures right at the beginning. Doesn't help. Ah, see, he would be good though. So no first round play, but neither did they. Bill, I'm playing against Bill. Best of luck to you, Bill. Ah, 2/2 trainee. When he blocks, he gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Okay, so we're going to put that out so we can put in my Coiling Stalker. Ah, Snake Ninja, round 2. Here I go, babe.
Does he want to know my shirt too?
I don't know. Are you wearing a cool shirt?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing my TJ 5K sweatshirt.
Ah.
And then just a school shirt.
See how important removal is to this game? I should have had more removal. I put in all the removal I drafted. That's okay. I'll let him use the removal on that one so that hopefully he's out of it and he doesn't take out my lifelinker.
Oh, did I leave Jasper out there? My bad.
Spell costs 1 less to cast for each enchantment you control. So we got to get some enchantments out there. I got 1.
Maybe you're just having speaking problems because you haven't streamed in a while.
Could be. I'm just so nervous. See, he took commune with the spirits. Look how well that worked for him. Okay, we get 4th mana. Put a +1/+1 counter on creature you control. Excellent, we'll do that. Put the counter on the Golden-tailed Disciple. I like all the animals involved in this one. Okay, so he can do a total of 4 damage. Well, no, because if this guy blocks, he gets +1/+1. So if he gang blocks, he can kill my Golden-tailed Disciple. I'm going to wait. I'm going to no attack this round. Next round, I'll play this, perhaps, which will give me a +1. Oh, it'll give me more than that. It's for each enchantment artifact and or enchantment you control, so it'll give him +3. Ooh, that'd be a big boy. I hope they're both still around. Nope, he's going to destroy the very guy I wanted to buff. He's kind of a jerk. He's already thrown out 2 removal spells.
What a jerk move.
We're in the 4th round. He's thrown out 3 removal spells. Who drafts removal spells?
I have no idea, honey.
Okay, so blocks or becomes blocked. So if I block him, he'll beef up and we'll both die. I'm going to take my 3 damage, or my 2 damage, and like it. Honestly, though, I did not like it.
Didn't like it one bit.
Okay, so we'll do this. We will target this creature, and then we will attack with said creature. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. He is a tapped creature, so I can take him out. He's just giving me a headache. I hate to remove him, because he's going to come in with somebody that's scarier. I'm sure of it. Three, defender, reach. Okay, let's give it to you. Make you 5/5. Let's go with the plains. I can afford to cast you now. Oh, I can put a +1 counter on him, and it'll give him vigilance as well. Ooh, this is the one that gives me the big fella too. We're gonna do that right now. Does have 1 green mana, so he may have some trick. Simply becoming indestructible. That's all, just simply becoming indestructible. So this should transform into her next round. The batons. He's only got 3 mana. He's kind of gotten hosed on his mana, yet he seems to have been able to cast all of his spells, so it doesn't appear to be a problem. Yeah, see? You tried to mouse over something? I do that all the time. All the time. Okay, so I have 4, 5, 6 mana. So if I cast this guy, I can still use my sorcery to kill, or to, oh no, artifact. So I could kill his artifact. Enchantment, are you an enchantment? You sure are. Bye, Felicia. And I will now attack with my 5/5 Vigilant. And I've got some decent people sitting around in the wings.
This Black Cat's playing Magic too.
I don't know if he's playing right now.
Oh.
He's familiar with it.
Well, I knew that.
You're going to remove one of my counters. For each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind or remove it. I'm assuming he's going to remove a counter and not add another counter. It's my game. I feel like I've got a pretty good thing going right now. I feel like this guy's in some trouble. Ooh, Death Touch. Too little, too late. Fang of Shigeki. Vigilance. Well, nobody will be attacking alone. Although I didn't even need to cast that. I guess I could have just attacked instead of slowing the game down. Bueller, Bueller, do you have something you can actually do to stop me, or are you just slow playing out of spite? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just slow playing out of spite. Victory! Aha, once again, 3 mana, which is what I look for. Got some removal. It is... well, hey, I can play an additional land. That'll get me to some of these higher cast cards. See, this one actually comes in handy. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it! Okay, so we'll do this. We're going to play this, which will allow us to play an additional land. Woo-da-ha-ha! Get me ahead. What in the world? He's got some special cards. I'm guessing that's just green mana. I don't know what that other stuff up the top is. This is what the last guy played in the first round. Bogus. However, I have better options. I can make... ooh, that's... see, that's... let's start off with... well, obviously I won't be able to use it right away. We'll go ahead and do this. I'm assuming I can put the +1/+1 counter on him, yeah. I want to get one more. I want to draw another land and be able to play this one and attack with it on the same round. Legend of the Five Rings. You know, it sounds familiar, but I don't think I did ever play that one. Aww. Aha, see, this is what I was hoping for. Right, cancel. Let's specifically use our mana. There's a good start. Fantasy Japan setting had both a collectible card game and tabletop RPG. Pretty cool lore. The card tournaments affected the RPG lore. Fun stuff. You know, I've heard about games like that where the lore changes based on what happens in tournaments and stuff like that. I think there was a movie about that. One of the oh, what was that? You know, babe, that movie.
What movie? I'm sorry, I was reading definitions.
That's okay, you're allowed. It was a movie about... the first one was D&D.
D&D.
You may put a land card from... So you could keep bouncing this guy back and forth. I think I don't like for you to do that. I'm just... But do I get rid of this guy or the death touch? If I exile this guy, can he still use... He can't use that ability. I gotta get rid of the death touch guy, because he'll 1/1 kill one of my guys. Okay. Now let's look in the library. I can get a forest. I don't really need the land that bad. Let's do this one. So you can do... he becomes 3/3 if he blocks. So you can do 4 damage. So we are only going to attack with the plains. Now the nice thing is, if he's got a trick up his sleeve, if the enchanted land would be destroyed, if he somehow manages to block this guy and kill him, then just the enchantment is destroyed. Oh, he's got one too. Not cool, man. Of course, this guy has flying, so you can't block him with any of those people. And I will not attack. It was Darkness Rising. That was the movie. It was like an independent film made by like a dozen buddies on a budget of like $12.38 and 6 burrito tokens or coupons.
Alright.
But it was fantastic. It was hilarious. Yes, Darkness Rising. It is fantastic. Darkness Rising. There, I put it in the chat. Darkness Rising, and then there was it's The Gamers Darkness Rising, I think is the name of it. But then they had some sequels. Kickstarter, that was what I was trying to think of the other day. It had some sequels, and one of them was a collectible card game that was real weird, and that the lore, it kept the lore going, like based off of what happened. So like, you know, at the tournament, if something, you know, depending on how that came out, would actually determine what kind of cards and stuff happened in the next set. But it also had some weird stuff where like there was one special card that to use it you had to tear it in half. So it's like you could use it one time, not one time in that battle, one time ever, because then it was torn in half. So you had to really want to win that match to use that card. But that was one of the sequels. First you gotta watch Darkness Rising. Put a +1 on a target creature you control. Okay, we're gonna put that +1/+1 counter on our flying guy. And then we're gonna fly guy right over the top. In Darkness Rising, it's a group of, well, dorks, not unlike myself, that play D&D, but as they're sitting around the table talking, it then goes into their D&D game. And they each are dressed as their character, so then you get to see, like, in-game what it looks like as they're adventuring and fighting stuff. But the thing is like there's, you know, they get to fight scenes, and it's like, it's a bunch of nerds in a fight scene. The choreography is awful, and you see people like standing around waiting for their turn to attack. No, it's your turn. You attack, and you know, all kinds of stuff like that. It was hilarious. And he surrenders. Duke Silver is my opponent. He's a small one-eyed fella. 3 mana. I'm getting really good opening draws. Although, I guess I do have one cheap creature that helps me ramp up to get some more stuff. I can draw another enchantment. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Draw a card. Okay. Best of luck to you. I like it when you sacrifice your own artifacts and creatures for me. Unless, of course, that's beneficial to you. And then I don't like that at all. 3/3 Defender Reach. For 2 mana. I mean, gosh, that just seems so powerful. How in the world is this card 3/3 defender reach? Oh, defender, so I can't attack with it. I get it. Makes a good wall, though. We'll take it. I like these lands. I would love to have some of these special lands. There's some other ones that are really cool I really like. But I don't want to spend all my in-game currency buying cosmetics. That's just not my thing.
It's kind of like costumes in the other game.
Yeah.
Lame.
It's like spending for costumes in Marvel Strike Force. Now, you have an opportunity in Marvel Strike Force to earn a lot of the currency you need without spending real world money, but no blocks. So that's not a big deal. But I've just never been a cosmetics guy. If I'm going to spend money in a game, I'm going to... Oh, you're going to ninja me. He's going to ninja me. He's already attacking with a rat ninja, but now he's bringing in a prosperous thief. Haha, I've been ninja'd. See, now suddenly he's 4/3 instead of this little, what was he, 1/2 guy. Oh, he's going to create some treasure tokens now that I didn't block. Yeah, well, that's true. Of all the content they sell, at least when you purchase costumes and cosmetics, you know what you're getting. It's not like buying a pack in Magic and not knowing what the pack is going to contain, or buying, orbs in Marvel Strike Force and not knowing what you're going to unlock. Okay, so I have 4 mana. I could play you and get myself a blocker. Let's do this, because this guy's starting to build up a good army against me with only 3 mana in like the 3rd round. I can play an additional land. Well, that's nice. Maybe I should have done that first. Then I maybe could have cast something a little bit better. We'll go ahead and play our land. So next round I would have 5 mana available to me. I don't have any modified creatures yet though, so I don't want to cast him yet. I want to wait till I can beef him up. 5 mana I can cast you. Or you. That doesn't seem good. That guy's too big. He killed him? Why would you do that?
Well, you see what had happened was...
What had happened was... Why does he want to kill me? That is just rude. Man, this ninjutsu stuff happens fast. He's got another one. Dang. He's got all these treasure tokens. He's gonna get this guy back out with said treasure token. I mean, I'm up to 6 life. He can do 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage to me. I can block 5 of it, so then I would just take 6 damage, which, kills me. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd have to use him to cast this guy. I think I have to go this route. I've got to try to buy time or something. So if I do that, he's at least 2/3, which is better than 1/1 for a block. I better do that. Maybe I can kill some of his people. I mean, he's just gonna ninja me again. Ninja, please. You know what I need to do is make a ninja deck, but also have queued up the Vanilla Ice song from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Hey, remember that time where I won a couple games and was feeling pretty good about myself?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's over. Let's see. We'll block you. So if I do block you, I gain 2 life. That takes me up to 8, which is enough to kill me. Let's do this then. Let's go here and have you block him. You'll survive. I'll gain the life. I'll still be alive for another round. True horror. Horror. That's a word you got to make sure you enunciate. Okay, he's only got 2 cards. What is he waiting for? Give me my life. I'm at 1 life. So you're saying there's a chance? There's not. There's no chance.
No chance.
Unless this next card is the I win card that I did not draft. Although this is going to switch into another creature. Got to get some removal and take this guy out. Of course, he's got some lifelink now, too. Oh, my battery's low on my phone.
Mine too.
I haven't had mine plugged in all day. Okay, repel the vial. Ooh. Huh. Makes things get a little interesting. Power of 4 or greater. Okay, so we're going to exile you. Hanging around. I mean, I have so many ways to modify creatures in here, and yet I haven't modified anyone. Okay, so I could attack and gain 2 life and be able to block. I'm going to do this and go ahead and gain some life and see what happens. I'm up to a amazing life total of 3 compared to his 22. I know you're not a big Magic the Gathering player. You start with 20 life.
I have seen you start with life before.
My Did he tap one of my guys? How did he tap one of my guys?
It's because you were looking at me and
I was.
got distracted.
Yeah, this is the best card in the game for ninjas, and it's not even a ninja. I gotta block this guy to avoid taking lethal damage.
I distracted you.
Your beauty is distracting.
Yeah, it is.
Sky Swimmer Koi. He's got 2 flyers now. That pretty much ends the... Well, no, because, hey, look, I'm going to... See, 5 minutes. Yeah, I can totally cast that. No, I've got a 4/4 flyer. What? Of course, you can attack me with 2 flyers. So, let's play this out here. You attack me with 2 flyers, and only his flyers, then he can kill me. So I need more life to be able to survive. 1 more round. Just hanging around, as John Malkovich would say. I probably should, well, but see, then he would have cost more. Well, boy, that changes things. So if he attacks this round with both of his flyers, oh, with everybody, that'll do it. I'll block your big fellas, and it won't be enough. All right. I've lost my first match. Oh, see? 3 land again. Man, I was worried I wasn't going to have enough lands. Ooh, befriending the moths. My snake ninja. And my human druid. You don't have to have the computer cheat against me. I'm dumb enough that I'll kill myself anyway. I don't think I've made any major tactical blunders yet, so it's probably about time. Discard a card. But I don't wanna. Boy, that timer popped up quick. Man. I mean, see, this was a good card, but I don't have anybody to put the +1s on yet. I gotta go with this guy. So next round I'll be able to play this. You're not an enchantment creature, unfortunately, so you'll just get +1, but it should be enough that if he doesn't play any cards here, that I should be able to get through and gain the benefit of another +1 counter. So clearly he's not going to play any cards here. Don't play any cards here. Maybe. Up, see? Ah, he ninja'd himself in, which isn't the best. Oh, and then I was hoping that once he ninja'd himself in, he wasn't going to have enough left over to cast somebody so that I'd be able to get through. But no, both of them have death touch. Man, that guy's just a jerk. So if I attack, he's absolutely going to death touch me. So I cannot attack. I mean, I guess, put it on me. I'm not attacking because you'll kill me. Man. Ooh, this is a turtle ninja. Well, I wonder if he's a teenager. Get it? Because turtle ninja.
I get it.
A mutant turtle ninja teenager. Pretty sure that's how that went. So I need to get some of my... some of my removal out here quick. I mean, maybe I should have attacked just so I could take out his one of his death touchers. I probably will next round. See where I could block now. If I don't, he's gonna... he might not ninja me with this one. I don't think he's gonna ninja me this time. He ninja'd me! That one had a special counter on it. I didn't think he'd ninja me with a character that had a special counter. Been ninja'd again. Can you believe that, Anderson? Ninja'd left and right.
Ninja left and right?
This guy's playing ninjas against me. Look, this is a snake ninja. And this is an ogre ninja. Earlier he played a turtle ninja.
Ninjas everywhere, right?
Right? Hardly seems fair. Okay, this will put a +1 counter on somebody. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna do this. Oh, gives me flying. Ooh, flying. How you doing? There's 4 points of damage for you. Giving me a +1 counter, which makes him modified because he's got a counter on him. So this guy will come in with a +1/+1 counter.
Has the rock put anything on there?
I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, bring out your beetle. Make me discard a card. Ah, see, once again, I don't want to discard a card. That beetle's something else. So that's interesting. I'll have to remember that. The ninja cards let you put cards back in your hand. So you can have stuff with enters the battlefield effects and kick them back to your hand. I do have one deck that's got really good enter the battlefield effects in it. Oh, goody. Oh, where are you going? Okay, so I gotta do this. See, I feel like maybe I could have better used my ninjas. 8. I've only got 8 life. Let's go ahead and fly over. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this guy. Or I could keep him. See, he's gonna ninja me. He's got this snake ninja right here. He's gonna ninja me. I'm gonna get ninja'd again.
What does that mean?
I mean, he's gonna cast a ninja on me. Look, here's a ninja, ogre ninja. Over here, he's got a turtle ninja. Up here, he's got a snake ninja.
Who's watching?
Right now, Mommy's watching. I mean, Thunder Thighs. And Black Cat Snacks, which we know as Danger Noodle. Well, yeah, it's all over now.
Who's Danger?
Danger Noodle is the leader of our alliance in Marvel Strike Force.
Oh, hi.
How am I still alive? I'm still alive, Ella.
Hi, Danger Noodle.
Hey, could you go out to the fridge and grab me another one of those? In the garage? Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, they said hi.
Yeah?
Hi-oh. I'm going to go get my dad a drink.
After this match, I'm gonna need it. Okay, so I need to stay back. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's got 4 people to attack me with. Okay, so no attack. All he has to do is attack me and I'm dead. But maybe he'll try to do something fancy and screw it all up. See, now why would you go and do that? That's just mean.
Getting you your drink?
No, not you.
Oh.
My opponent. Okay, 2 and 2. Three mana again, but no green this time. This allows me to go get an extra land. I do have a little bit of destruction in this one, in this starting hand. Even though I don't have any creatures I can play right away, I'm going to keep this one. I can buy myself some time. Ouch. I haven't even got to go yet. He just hit me with a rabbit battery. I know, that's what I thought. Ha! Ha! Myrrh.
Funny, babe.
That does sound odd. Breweries in Salt Lake City. See, here's the problem. I keep drawing nothing but green cards. Green cards. But I don't have any green creatures. Destroy up to one target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. Then, if you control an artifact and an enchantment, then I can create a 2/2 white samurai creature token. I don't have any artifacts in here, I think. Well, I might have one or two. Oh, my bad. In turn. I don't think I have any artifacts, if I'm remembering correctly. That's interesting. I have to have an artifact and an enchantment. I was thinking I could get the benefit just by having an enchantment.
Amateur.
I do have an artifact. I have one artifact. I have that 0/0 guy. Right. Okay, well, let's put out some more of this and then not cast anything. Oh, search a library for basic planes. Good, because that's what I'm missing is white mana. I definitely need more planes. Yep. Don't need any green mana. No green mana. There are a lot of artifacts. This set has way more artifacts and enchantments than the last set did. Yes, Topher. Yes, Topher, it is very poor planning. Welcome to the party. You're super late to the party. I'm 2-2. I won the first two, and I was flying high like, oh yeah, I'm awesome. Look at me, I'm great. Oh, I have to discard something. You may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield. Well, let's look at our graveyard. It's empty. Okay, so I'm going to decline. Now, I do have a creature I can play. I can destroy... No, I can't. I can destroy their enchantment. What does their enchantment do? Sacrifice it, so he's going to drop a bunch of damage on me later. Well, that's a problem for later. So he'll be able to kill this guy right away. If he feels like my 1/1 flying creature is the big threat. Or I could destroy something.
Destroy something. Destroy something.
You know, it hadn't gotten out of control yet. I'm going to wait.
Who's
Topher is Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I liked this.
You ready for tomorrow, Chris? I'm gonna kill everybody tomorrow.
I liked this. Yeah. The dog is saving that deal.
Danger, we have D&D tomorrow.
That dog just saved that deal.
And Topher will be coming over with his wife and another couple that's a friend of ours and Thunder Thighs. And
I'm not leaving. I'll be here.
I'm gonna kill everybody, kill them all.
You're okay.
Okay, transform. What do you transform into? I don't even remember what this one does. Oh, look at 3/4 vigilance. Nice. When it attacks or blocks, create a spirit token. Hey, that's nice. I like that. Okay.
Look at my little baby.
Let's get some moths. I like moths. To the flame. +1/+1 and flying until end of turn. Well, he's already got flying, but this guy can't attack this turn, so we'll put it over there. Ha, now I hit you too. What? Yeah, I've got a couple story arcs in play, but the big plot arc will not be rearing its head in this week. Earmuffs, Topher. Tomorrow we have a murder mystery. Hey, there is green mana in here. Look at that.
You see how he didn't tell me to cover my ears?
Well, you were looking at the sheets I printed out earlier, so I'm pretty sure you already know what's happening, cheater.
I didn't look at it. Yeah.
I was reading something. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I was searching something up. I'm still alive. What? Oh, because now he can sacrifice this and go ahead and finish him off. I should have reacted quicker and exiled it. Can I exile it now and prevent that from happening? I don't think I can. I think it's too late. Danger, check that out. That link there in the chat. That is a website that has a bunch of really cool articles on encounter building and all kinds of stuff. Generic, not specific to D&D, but just like concepts and things like that. It was really cool. I could destroy the guy and play somebody. Let's just do this. Is there screaming outside? Oh. I found that particular site to be very, very interesting. I enjoyed reading that very much. The section on is there screaming outside? Well, I've got 2 kids, so it's usually inside. There's a section on that website about well, let's throw this out there so that you can kill him. There's a section in there called the 3 clues, I believe. Being attacked by an alligator. And the section called 3 clues is very interesting on how, it's like it talks about how your players will miss the first clue and not understand the second clue. And that's why you always have, if you want your players to see something, you have to give them 3 clues. And it talks about how to give the clues and give some examples and stuff. And after tomorrow, I'll be able to tell you whether or not my players were able to get any of the clues. Moving the camera a little bit. Realize I'm looking over this way.
I realize that I'm right here. And now I'm over here.
She's your daughter.
She's something special, all right. See, now he feels like he's not going to win, so he's just not going to do anything.
I'm back.
Welcome back. How was outer space?
You said I want to ask. Hi.
Oh, goodness. 8-7. I mean, I don't want to use my moth. I feel like this is his last-ditch effort. I'm not going to take any chances. I'll block. I don't want to lose him because I want to be able to put +1 counters on people.
Relax.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't want you to move him, honey.
He's okay. He's okay.
That means stop.
It's okay.
Let's just do this. I forgot I was going to destroy one of his guys and then do that. Chances are good. Okay, so now that I'm up against it, I want to win more than I lost, and I'm 3-2 right now. So if I lose, I'm done, and I'm even at 3-3. So of course now is the time where I don't get as much mana as I want. Now I do have 2 green, but this time I don't have any creatures for 2 green. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, I've got 3 mana now, though it's not particularly mana that I would like to have. I think this is okay though. Allows me to play an additional land.
Funny.
Make a save.
You get inspiration.
Now, there are some things in the adventure tomorrow, Danger, that like Topher's character will figure out immediately. Not because he'll figure out the clue, but he has such a high passive perception that I'm just going to tell him stuff that he wouldn't, that the other characters wouldn't see.
I'm gonna be looking though.
Yeah. What is your, are you a 17 or an 18 on your passive perception? I was talking to Topher.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. Well, actually, here, I can tell you. I have them all written down right here. Topher has an 18 passive perception. You and Skamos have a 17. Treva has a 15. It's like the passive perception is that this guy is going to time out on deciding whether or not to mulligan. I will take that win. I try to, instead of trying to make them roll for everything, I'm like, you know, an 18 passive perception. Yes, he sees the guy hiding in the behind the bush. Okay, so what do we get rid of? Play an additional land only comes into play if I draw a green. I like this guy. I've got a couple of them though. We're gonna put him back in. Shuffle him back in. Because I don't have any green mana. Yes, I could see why you would be concerned that it was a bug timing him out. Bug. There's no bugs in Magic the Gathering. I think that you're thinking about Marvel Strike Force. Uh-oh. So, spend this mana only to cast creature spells of the chosen type. And he chose Ninja. Man, all I am fighting is ninja spells. Or ninja decks. It's ninjas all the way down. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. When you do, target player mills X cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. You don't even think about it, but in a format like this where you have fewer cards, being able to mill a bunch. But he did not have any mana to spend for it. But aha! Aha! Could play an additional land this turn. He can't attack for any damage, so it's not like I need a creature out that, well, actually he can, because he's clearly playing ninjas, so he can attack for 0 and then ninja me. Or I could play him. I don't have anything to cast from my graveyard just yet. Let's go ahead and do this, and let's get some mana rolling here. Ooh, I could give his creature +2/+2. And maybe we'll wait. Yeah. It's funny, as a computer programmer, I often look at games and I'm like, I wonder if this is how they programmed it. You know, this would be a much better way to program it. Are you an enchantment creature? Good. So next turn I can do that and that if I were to want to. We will wait. Warm in here? Yeah, it's because of all the kids. Yeah. Anderson's a little heater.
Yeah, he is.
See, and he's going to attack me with his ninja. You draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Unless he entered this turn. He did enter this turn, though. No, he didn't. That was last turn. So he's going to hit me. I'm not going to block. I'm not going to sacrifice my guy.
Well, I can't pause this. Whoops. What are you doing?
Oh, shocking development.
I'm trying to find out the word.
I've been ninja'd by a ninja deck. I did not see that coming.
I'll read it.
Hey, Anderson. Dogs and cats living together?
Mass hysteria.
That's right. And what do you do? See, I knew it. I should have blocked. I could have blocked and put this on him. That's what I should have done. But no. Because that's an instant. My turn. Let's see. So when you enter, I can put a +1/+1 counter on something. I mean, I guess 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Let's put it. Let's put it here. You have some additional benefits if they block. See, now I want to save this. Okay.
Where are you?
Save this for next turn when I can attack with one of these guys for a little ha-ha!
Oh no.
See, you think you're going to trick me.
Good.
Pass to blockers. I'm going to block. What do you got?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not there.
Nothing? You going to do something to him now that he's hurt? No. He's trying to sneak past me. Tried to scare me. I ain't scared. Okay, I might be a little scared. All he has is flyers. And all I have is these guys. Okay, let's go next. And attack with both. Perfect. Haha, he fell for it, sucker. For my next trick.
I'll make a hammer disappear.
Wait a minute. Oh, if you can. I thought it was for each. See? Hooked on phonics did not work for me. Ooh, Blade of the Oni. Hey, Topher, you might see a Blade of the Oni tomorrow. You guys are level 6. Three or four Ogre Magi. I mean, it's right up your alley. Equipped creature has a base power toughness of 5/5. Has menace and is a black demon in addition to its other colors and types. Ooh, perfect. This is exactly what I needed at this juncture in the battle. Was a land. Okay. If you block me, he has to double block to kill one of my people, and it will kill both of his people. Again, no benefit from keeping you around, or you. Perhaps from you, though, later. Let's just attack with him.
That better go way faster.
Ooh, of course, now he can attack with this guy, tap one of my guys, meaning that I can't block this other guy. Saying he's gonna ninja me. I'm gonna get ninja'd again, guys. I can't block his flyer. So he'll ninja me, and then he'll just recast his flyer to do it to me again next turn. That's why that guy's so good. Ooh. Oh, so you're gonna let me put another +1/+1 counter on one of my guys. Thank you. That was sweet of him. Odd choice. Oh, good. Whew, I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough mana. Go ahead and cast you again. We can throw a little bit of that actually. So you can do 5 damage between the two of them, but it would kill both of your guys. So now we will attack with him. I think we're okay. I don't think he's going to block. Well, I don't think he's going to double block. Yeah, he's just... Oh, he is. He is. The order's not going to matter because they're both going to die. Sure, we'll untap some of these lands so I can, cast this spell I don't have. Yeah, the Artificer is an interesting class. Somebody, I've seen somebody else that's played it before. When he enters the battlefield, draw a card if a creature died this turn. Otherwise, each player sacrifices a creature.
I know, different game.
I don't want to sacrifice a
But
creature.
AGAP wants to know what ISO is everyone doing on Echo.
ISO on Echo.
He's thinking Skirmisher.
What is... I don't want to sacrifice a creature. I guess we'll go with the tapped guy. Oh, well, this is fun. You could run out to msf.gg and see what they have on Echo. Yeah, well, hey, you know, I've got Vigilance now. Let's jump across for 4 damage. I am not a stickler of a dungeon master when it comes to item creation and materials needed. Now, if there's some real fancy fun material, then sure, yeah, I'll put it. I'll create an adventure around going to get it. But especially at the lower levels, I don't think that the artificer, because he multi-class. He's been a wizard for 5 levels, and then took a level of artificer. So I think he's only got like 1 level of artificer. Oh yes, I got that 9th land I've been needing this whole time. Surprised he hasn't just given up yet. But back to what I was saying. I don't think that there's anything any major requirements for materials. Oh, thank goodness. I drew another land. At least I have this guy. He's fancy. We'll attack with him because he's got vigilance. 29 cards left. So let's see. I've drawn 15 cards. We'll see. I've got 5 in my discard and 11 up here. So I've drawn six non lands to my 10 lands. And I was concerned about having too many lands in my deck. And there's another one. I drew 11 lands out of 18 cards. I'll give you a good game. Bye-bye. $11 lands.